So if you've been struggling with growing your glutes and you don't want to waste any more time doing the wrong things, this video is for you. Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through 5 steps, 5 most important steps and tips to make sure that your glutes actually grow. So it's not just about what exercises you do. There are a lot of other actionable steps you can take to make sure you get the results that you want and make sure that all the hard work you're putting in working out doesn't go wasted. These are all simple things that can drastically impact the results that you see, and these are all things that I learned through my own booty growth journey. As you can see my before and after here, I was a dancer all through high school, so I had a very athletic build, but I was very quad dominant, so my quads and my thighs were always very muscular and my glutes were, you know, they were a little bit behind. So through trial and error, through trying so many different things, through getting certified, through learning and just constantly expanding my knowledge, I have learned the most important tips to get those booty gains popping. So this video is actually coming at the perfect timing because next Monday, August 2nd, we are launching a 6-week booty pump workout program over on my app on Daily Thrive. So I'll be releasing a video giving you all the details on that workout program. Daily Thrive is basically like your own little virtual workout studio with me as your trainer, and all the workout programs and challenges, it's all 100% real-time workout based. So it's like in a workout class format. Right now we're actually doing a pre-training to get ourselves ready for the workout program. But if you are watching this like way after August 2nd or after the program launched, great news that all the workout programs and challenges stay up indefinitely on the app on Daily Thrive. So you can always start whenever you see this video or whenever you feel like you finally want to get those booty gains going. Your first 7 days on the app are absolutely free. So if you want to try it out, the link will be in my description and hopefully I will see you there. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the top tips, top steps to make sure your glutes grow. So we got step number 1 is to focus on form. And I know this may sound redundant or maybe boring, but I've got proof that this truly works. As a matter of fact, in the recent pre-training video we did where we focused on form, I already got hella comments about how sore some of the girls were, about how much they felt it in their glutes, even doing just simple bodyweight exercises, very few reps. Having the perfect form just makes a world of a difference. If you are racing through the workout and not really doing the exercises right, you are not only sabotaging your own progress and wasting your time, but you're putting yourself at risk for injury. When you're doing the exercises with the correct form, you're actually making sure that the right muscles are working and you're not compensating by using other muscles. That's why I really recommend that everyone does the pre-training before they start the more intense booty workouts. If you're not on Daily Thrive, then I have some beginner-focused workouts here on my channel where I really take you through the form of each exercise. Even though a lot of us get impatient and we think that just by going faster and racing through the workout we'll get results faster, this is not the case. And I have learned this myself the hard way. When I started focusing on form and doing the exercises right and making that mind-muscle connection, it made a world of a difference in my results. Step number 2, challenge yourself with progressive overload. So all progressive overload really means is that you're constantly challenging your muscles. You never let your muscles get too comfortable. So if a workout feels too difficult for you, you find a way to progressively overload your muscles. Now, when most people hear the word progressive overload, they think of weight, of just increasing your weight, which is a phenomenal way to overload your muscles. But if you are like me and you prefer to work out at home and you don't have a full set of gym machines or a full set of weights at home, we have to get a little bit more creative and overload our muscles in different ways. And there are different ways to overload your muscles. Some examples are slowing down the exercise and doing it slower. This kind of goes with what I said in number 1. When we do exercises where we focus on form, we're really doing the movement slower. And when you do the movement slower, your muscles are under tension for longer. Another way to progressively overload your muscles is by adding like a half rep. So let's say you're doing a lunge, you add a little bounce at the bottom. You can do more reps, you can do more sets. You can go until failure. That's one of my favorite ways to progressively overload. It is a little bit more time consuming because you have to basically keep doing the exercise until your muscles can't any longer, until you fail. But that is a great way to get your muscles to grow. So as long as your muscles are challenged, they will grow. It's not just about adding more weight. You can also add explosive exercises to progressively overload your muscles. So adding like jumping squats or doing an explosive, super high intensity workout. The point is that when an exercise or workout feels too easy, you need to do something to challenge yourself. And I do have have some science-based articles that support progressive overload with things other than weight. So by increasing reps or intensity. So it's definitely possible to progressively overload if you are from home. Now, if you do like to use weights, and if you will be participating in the 6-week booty pump program, in that program, we are going to be using dumbbells. So the dumbbells that I use are actually from Amazon. They are an adjustable set of dumbbells, and the ones I got adjust up to 52 pounds per dumbbell, which is very, very high. To be totally honest with you, I have never gone over 15 pounds per dumbbell. That is all I use, and my glutes still grow because I find other ways to progressively overload and challenge my muscles. It is a little bit pricey, just like all weights are, but it's really such a great investment, especially if you don't want to work out at the gym, if you just want to work out at home. So yeah, the link to the ones I got on Amazon are down below. Step number 3, get enough calories, especially protein. So if you are not eating enough, your booty is not gonna grow. You need to make sure you eat and fuel your muscles, especially if you are progressively overloading your muscles. When you progressively overload your muscle, you basically create little micro tears in your muscle, and when the muscle grows back together, that's how your muscles get stronger. And in order for them to grow back together, they need energy, they need calories. So girl, you cannot be scared to eat, especially if your goal is muscle gain and growing the glutes. Now, you don't have to go into a huge caloric surplus. Anywhere like 10 to 15% over your daily calorie intake is good. So I do have a calorie calculator linked down below. This can help you determine how many calories you should be eating just for maintenance. So you just add 10 to 15% on top of that. You can even go to 20%. However, counting calories is no fun. I don't do it, and it's not an exact science anyway. So a good rule of thumb is to just make sure you're getting protein in every single meal. And if you're not getting results, to just increase your calories up by a little bit. Okay, so let's talk about protein, because protein is a very important factor when it comes to growing the glutes. So the recommended intake for protein for someone who is exercising is around 0.7 or 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So let's say me, I'm 125 pounds. We multiply that times 0.7 or 0.8, we get about 100 grams of protein. On a daily basis, I should be getting 100 grams of protein. To give you some perspective, one egg has 6 grams of protein. A 3-ounce serving of chicken breast has 24 or 26 grams of protein, around that amount. So, you know, as long as you're trying to get protein in every single meal, you should be good. I personally like to supplement with protein shakes and protein bars. I just want to say that supplements are not supposed to replace your protein intake from food. It's just to supplement, like in addition to it. But I have found that protein shakes and bars make my life a lot easier, especially when I'm like really busy or don't have time to be whipping up a protein heavy meal every single time. And as many of you already know, I do have my very own line with Women's Best, my athlete series collab line. We've got the pina colada protein, which is literally a dream. Tastes like you're on vacation. I cannot stop raving about the pina colada. Like, and we just launched this week my very own Smart Bar protein bar. Well, not this week, last week. But the flavor is blueberry white chocolate, and it is just deliciousness. Like, it does not taste like a protein bar. It doesn't have that chalky taste at all, which is always my biggest complaint about protein supplements. It just tastes like a treat. So good. It's even got little blueberry chunks in there. It's delicious. Oh my gosh. So if you'd like to shop that, the link is in my description. And every time you buy anything from my line of Women's Best, you are supporting me in this channel, and that means the world. And also for my USA gals, I don't know if you heard the news last week, but my athlete series line is launched in GNC nationwide. Guys, GNC is the biggest sports nutrition retailer in the USA. To have my products in there is literally surreal and just a dream. So you can actually go to your local GNC, pick up the products. You can also order on GNC online, and they ship like super fast. So the link for that is in my description. I'm just so excited about it. That's why I'm like rambling a little bit, but let's roll it back. Everyone else worldwide that is not in the USA, you can still shop my products on the Women's Best website. So a question I commonly get asked is, when is the best time to have protein, or to drink protein shakes, or to eat the bars? According to science, ideally the best time to have a protein shake or bar is right after your workout. So within 30 to 40 minutes after an intense heavyweight workout. However, like, the impact of the timing of the protein is so minimal that it really doesn't matter that much. The first priority you should have is to make sure you just get enough protein throughout the day. So focus on hitting those numbers first of at least, let's say 100 grams of protein per day if that is your number. And then you can start focusing on the timing. The good thing about protein shakes and bars is that they are super convenient ways to get a little protein fill right after the workout. For example, the protein shake has 24 grams of protein. Protein bars have 20, and the protein bars have absolutely no prep in them necessary. You could just grab it after your workout and eat it. It tastes so good that it gives you something to look forward to after the workout, which is always good. But I guess my advice would be not to focus on timing so much. Just make sure that you're hitting those numbers. That is the most important thing. All right, so let's go into the next step, number 4, which is to incorporate explosive exercises in addition to your weight or resistance training. So this kind of goes with the whole progressive overload thing I talked about, because doing explosive exercises and workouts is another way to progressively overload your muscles, a great way to intensify your muscles. Like, have you ever looked at a sprinter's legs? No weight's necessary to get quads like that. Like, it is actually insane. So there's a lot of explosive exercises that can do that for your glutes. So jumping squats are a great one. Jumping lunges, star jumps. Oh my God, those are crazy. I like to either have at least one workout a week where I focus on these explosive exercises, or I like to always do a finisher at the end of my like weighted booty workouts of just as many jump squats as I can do. So actually over on Daily Thrive, we do have a whole 30-minute super intense explosive booty and leg workout. Like, this workout has absolutely no equipment and it had me sore for days. That is definitely going to be a workout that will be part of the 6-week program in addition to our dumbbell weighted workouts. But this is just a great way to overload your muscles from home and make sure they really grow. Now, I know some of you might have mobility or joint issues that don't allow you to do these explosive exercises, in which case, please be safe and don't do them unless you get clearance from your doctor. The most important thing is that you stay healthy and safe. So remember, even if you can't do explosive exercises, there's lots of other ways to still grow your glutes. So I just wanted to put that out there. And this brings us to the last step, the last tip, and this is probably the thing that is the most ignored, overlooked, and forgotten about. And this is just so crucial to muscle growth, and it is rest and sleep. Like, this is key. And I will hold my hands up and say that I am also guilty of forgetting about this and not prioritizing it enough, especially in our current like society. We have such a big emphasis on hustle culture and like, you know, no sleep. It's all about go, 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 productivity. But you know, sleep is productive. Like, our bodies are doing so many things in our sleep. They are repairing our muscles. And as a matter of fact, a lot of the muscle building hormones and chemicals are produced in our sleep. HGH, human growth hormone, which is crucial for rebuilding your muscles and growing your muscles, is produced in our sleep. So if you're not getting enough sleep, you're not producing enough of those hormones and those chemicals to make sure that your muscles grow, especially if you're challenging them throughout, you know, your workouts. The last thing you want to do is to go super hard in your workouts, be consistent and dedicated and put in that work, and then sabotage yourself by not getting enough rest and getting enough sleep. Aside from the whole like growth hormone, when you are better rested, you have more energy to take on the day, you have more energy to give it your all in your workouts. And it's not just about workouts and exercise, it's also so important for your mental health. And nothing is worth sacrificing your mental health and your happiness. Like, no kind of body transformation, no kind of muscle growth, nothing. Like, that is number one most important thing. And aside from sleep, it is also important to let your muscles rest and recover. When it comes to glute growth, sometimes less is more. You know, your muscles need a few days to recover, to grow. Remember how we talked about how the muscle tears and it needs time to grow back. So if you keep constantly tearing it and like working out your muscles every single day, you're not going to give them a chance to grow back and get bigger. So make sure you really rest up. You get those 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night, and that number is going to be different for everybody. It just depends on you, but it's really about time we started prioritizing sleep. Okay, and I mean all of us, me, you, everybody. So yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully these steps were simple, easy to follow, not too confusing. I hope you learned something from this video, and don't forget that we are launching the 6-week booty pump workout program. I think it's gonna be my favorite program that I've launched to date, and it's 6 whole weeks. That is a lot of time to really grow the glutes. Okay, so the link for that is in my description. You can try 7 days for free, and we are available on iOS, on Android, on Roku, Amazon Fire. We even available on web, so you can have web access if you don't have any of the other devices. And yeah, I would love to hear your feedback, comments on this video. I want you to let me know which of these things you struggled with the most, because I know for me it's definitely probably number 5. Don't forget, if you want to shop my supplements, they are now available in GNC and USA and on Women's Best for the rest of the world. So links for all that will be in my description. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you have a beautiful day.